Welcome back to Crash and Edy. Been a while, people. It's been a while. So, as usual, this is not financial advice. Do your own research. I'm here to shed a little light on what's going on. Thought you guys might want some info on the current state of the market and the current state of the show. So, Crash is not with us today. And the reality is, I don't know if he'll ever be with us again. So we'll get into that down the road a little bit more, but you are looking at Echoes of Empire. So, this is a game from Gala Games. I showed you guys a little bit on the last show. I am gonna keep doing these shows for now. We'll see if the audience wants it or not. I got a feeling that you guys do. So, I'll crank some out. It's a grind making these videos, so that's an understatement. I don't know how these guys do it. It's not my full-time job, obviously, so I'm gonna do it just because I get a kick out of it. You guys seem to like it a little bit. We'll see if I replace Crash or not. Crash, if you're listening, buddy, you're still welcome. At any point, just give me a holler and jump back in. Thinking about you, praying for you. So, anyways, yeah, this is Echoes of Empire. You know, I kind of feel like you should always, in today's world, with what's going on with gaming and Web3, I think everyone should play a little Web3 on the side. If not to make a little side hustle, to have fun, to meet people, and to learn, you know? So, I'm going to walk you guys through Echoes of Empire. It's an interesting game that Skearch got wrapped into a little bit. So, I don't know how far I want to get into the weeds with that, but anyways, I think this game's going to make it. You know, Gala's had some different games. They've done some different things. I think this game is going to make it. So I'm going to walk you guys through this. It's got global players. You see that all over. Basically, this is the grid or the map or the universe or the galaxy. You got 4 vectors. You got House Space, Ember's Grace, The Pale, and Aurora's Edge. When you start the game, you start out in House Space. And then as you advance, you eventually kind of get kicked out. And to do anything, basically you have to venture into one of these other areas. So, but when you look at House Space, so you can get close. These are all planets. You can buy planets. And then you get what's called dust, which is it's a crypto that then turns into Gala. It's like it's not really a crypto. It's just a token that turns into Gala, which, as you know, is a crypto. So yeah, these are the different planets. None of these are really, very few are occupied in house space. You can kind of see, I'm just looking for some players here. Let's see. Let's see if I can find any new ones that have come in. They're kind of scared. Okay, here's one. So you notice in house space, you're going to see a lot of lower numbers. These numbers on here are how far you are advanced. Okay. So, like for instance, we're up to 8. You'll see some of those. I've even seen a couple 9s. We started pretty much right away, but I haven't been too diligent with it. But see, now here's a 6. It's interesting. You see some. But most of these are 1s. These Galaxians, I think, are... I don't think that's a player. I think that's a bot for testing and stuff. You'll see those out there. But any of these other names are people coming in from all around. Cuffed. Some people have names, you know, Hennessy... 10,009. So this is house space. You'll see different players coming in here, and then you get out into these other ones, and you'll see mostly, you won't see like ones like here's a 7, here's a, let's see, you'll see different ones in here. It's these ships are the players. So you got your planets, and then like this planet's surrounded by a bunch of ships. This is a legendary planet, so they're pretty powerful. But it's kind of, I think this game's gonna make it. Right now, it's pretty boring, and you just kind of can create dust. You can attack. We've been attacked. But a lot of the strategy's not in here right now, so I'm just going to give you an overview. Over here you got your quests, so these are daily quests that you can do. You know, they're either basically making certain ships or harvesting from certain planets in certain regions. That's basically what the quests are right now. These are planets, these are, you have your blueprints, your flagships, capital ships, and then other support ships. Okay, here's if you've deployed some fleets out to basically mine. So like these are all mining right now, and you get one of the 3 elements, vapor or composite, and then along with it you get dust if you're with a planet that is owned by someone. If it's not owned, you won't get dust. So, and you have common are the gray ones, uncommon, rare are these blue ones, epic are the pink ones, and legendary are these bigger ones, yellow or whatever. They're different things. The planets are actually, the artwork in this game, it's super cool. I mean, it's kind of stunning. The planets are pretty unique. Some are definitely the same, but they're pretty cool. And then, so when you go into a planet to mine, you hit harvest, okay? And then you'll see what it mines. Like this one is just mining vapor. So that's what you get when you mine it. Up here you have, here's what they charge as a tax, 10%, and then here's what it's at, as far as efficiency goes. And when you own a planet, you have to go in and deal with the efficiency. Basically every 24 hours you have to go in. So they kind of get you coming back to the game. It's interesting. I mean, it's early days. It does pay out crypto pretty much every day. It's missed a couple days. Basically, I think it's when people buy credits, they can get crypto. Or that determines how much crypto that they release for payouts for people that play. So, you know, the tokenomics seem to like they're gonna work. It's very interesting. These Web3 games are fascinating because it's like, can you make money doing this? Like, here in America, which is where I'm at, you know, it's more like pocket change. Although if the cryptos go up, it turns into real money, you know. But in other countries, it could be a meal. It could be food on the table. So it's, I don't know. I find the gaming fascinating. So I'm kind of just giving you guys a closer look of this game. So we'll take a look at this from time to time along with some other Gala games. We're hooked up with that ecosystem, which has really come along. They've released the L1 now too, so Gala chain. So they have a lot going on. And I'm not just making videos on Gala, but I'll keep you guys apprised of some projects that are near and dear. So basically there's two viewpoints of this game. This is the galaxy, and this is home base we're going to go to now. Okay? And this is your ship, basically, that you have to deal with too. So here is the ship. These ships are cool. They have skins and stuff for them, but I kind of find them interesting like this. Here's all the ships that you make in this area. You have to, basically you produce the 3 resources, and you just collect it. Otherwise it'll just sit full and you won't get it, basically. Now I got a special treat for you guys because I saved this up. When your resources come in, see, you gather so much composite, so much stardust. Here's 80 stardust coming in, 79.998. So when you do that, we'll come back to this. I'm going to go back to the galaxy and send out some more ships. So we're just going to flip back here because right now I can only have 5 deployed at a time, right? Okay, so it gathered it. Now it's coming back to do something here. To deposit everything. So let's check it out here. So I'm going to go deploy some more. And that's that. Just keep them out there. Let's go check out home base again. So yeah, it's I think this game's gonna make it. because it's cool. There's some elements of cool to it, and it's just so early with all this stuff. And I think Gala did pick this one up, so they're gonna make sure it survives, I believe. So basically, you have to upgrade all these numbers are levels that these sections of your ship are, and you have to upgrade them. Okay, this is where you make the ships. These are for making like your larger ships that mine and assist with mining and go on like longer journeys and stuff. And then these are like your defense ships, or your like assistant ships that go with you on different adventures and stuff. So, and here's where you make those. Okay. So these have all been upgraded to 7, and now we're going to start on 8. So I'm going to hit this, and it's kind of cool as far as like, you can really see this ship it's kind of cool. You got little ships that go back and forth and stuff. I don't know. It's interesting. So let's hit this thing, people. Welcome back to Crash and Edy. Let's go. Boom. Level 8. That's it, and that is it. This stuff didn't really go. Looks like this is still working. When they work on a section, it's kind of interesting. It's just a bunch of bots going to work. But I'm going to give you guys some interesting viewpoints of this game. Yeah, you can really... take a look at some stuff. Alright, so one of these days I'm going to bring you in here and we'll take a look. A real close look. Because you can get surprisingly close, people. Okay, so now we're level 8. Upgrade. When you upgrade, and this will tell you what to do, basically. Then you collect, different ships. And the ships are really... What's important is your storage capacity, your mining rate, and your movement speed. That's what I've found. Because it can take a while to get there. When you get there, to wherever you're mining, when you get there, how fast you're going to mine, that can take some time. And then how much can you mine, right? So you want to optimize all those to get the most dust, basically. Dust is the name of the game, which turns into Gala, which turns into whatever you want. So we're going to collect these rewards. Boom. Okay, and then it'll say, okay, upgrade ore extractor now. Okay, and it costs some stuff to upgrade. So, let's see. So here's your ore extractor. So we're going to upgrade that. We're going to try to. Look at this now. It takes 24 hours to upgrade. When you start out, it takes literally a few minutes. And then the farther you go, the harder it is to upgrade. But then your capacity increases. You get benefits from upgrading. So, but it costs this much resources to upgrade too. So we'll start that process. You can skip it if you can speed stuff along by using credits. Okay. You get credits by advancing different things. And this is all evolving and stuff, so. Anyways, that's kind of where this game's at. It's interesting. Like I said, I think it's going to make it. So, we'll see. So that's kind of where we're located, in Ember's Grace. That was the first one to come out. So it's been probably 5 years in the making for this game, but they rolled it out as far as buying NFTs probably a couple years ago. So, and the first NFTs were planets and stuff. So, and the planets, people will come in and like mine your planet, and you get paid for it. So I don't know. It's early days, so we'll see where it goes. Definitely it's got bugs, and you know, there's definitely issues, but I like that about Gala because they'll roll stuff out, and like McCarthy said, who's heading up Miranda's, you know, you get to see how the sausage is made, and it's fascinating. And there is not much harder to do in tech than building video games. It's very difficult, time-consuming, and expensive. People are just like, you know, hey, here's another game to play with. And the more complex the games, you know, the more it is. You know, there's no way around it. It's a lot of heavy-duty tech with these games. So I'm kind of impressed with this one in some ways. It's definitely got its flaws, but like I said, it's early. I think the team's going to keep advancing it. And Gala's just rolling out games left and right now, so I shouldn't say left and right, but they're starting to come out now. Alright, so let's see what else is going on. Oh, back to crypto. Okay, so this is kind of going to be a crypto-centric show. I mean, it's still very early in crypto, period. So, man, it's been a while since we have talked about crypto. So, there have been quite a few changes, you know. Bitcoin is at about 60, it's right around the high, a lifetime high of about 60,000-ish, or 68,000. Where is Bitcoin in here even? It's everything but Bitcoin. The ones that we have followed and are interested in, again, this is not financial advice, do your own research, but this is what we follow. And I pretty much follow, there's not many that I don't know about. Here's Bitcoin. Bitcoin is 1.33 market cap, 69. Well, right now it's 67,932. So the halving is in about 6 weeks, maybe less. It's in April. Everything kind of rotates around that. Every 4 years, Bitcoin goes through what they call a halving, and basically every block releases half as many tokens. So, and the space right now kind of runs around that. I think that's going to change over time, but we'll see. Time will tell. A lot of things are changing. Solana's at 145. KAS is at just under 15 cents. When we started watching it, it was about a half cent. So that one's a 30xer. Let's see. XRP. Where's XRP in here? Jeez, I haven't looked at crypto bubbles for probably since... Last time I looked at it was with Crash, people. There's a reason that he's Crash and I'm Edy. There's reasons for that. Here's Gala. It's at about 4.37 centavos. That one bottomed at, I think, it didn't get under a cent, but it got to like maybe 1.8 or lower. You guys know we're into that. Flare is at 0.0411. You know we follow that one closely. That one bottomed at under a cent. They have a ton going on. We'll talk about Flare. We've done some videos on them. Let's see. Well, these are the top 100, so Songbird's not going to be in here. Where the heck H-bar is 13 cents. That one's come up too. You know, so the deep value, as I see it personally, in my opinion, is gone for the most part. Really, I mean, the bull market started. It's early days. So you should have been in position over the last couple years. You know, now you're looking at exiting, not buying more. But there's always opportunity, as in life, there's always opportunity. Meme coins are really running. This is definitely a weird cycle. Bitcoin is acting very different pre-halving. You know, it's never reaches its high before the halving, but you have an ETF now. You're getting utility is what it is. An ETF, I mean, for all intents and purposes, it's a type of utility, really, because they're accumulating it and, you know, taking it off the market. You know, that's a whole, we'll talk about that. Shiba Inu, that's one of the hot memes. That's looking to shave some zeros. It's shaved 1. I think the high is 1 less 0, so it's not even close to a lifetime high. But the question is, can it get to a penny in this bull run? We'll see. Stuff's gonna get crazy for sure. Algorand is 26 cents. That one got down to, I think 9 at one point. Haven't followed them close, but you know, these are all top hundreds. They all have different value that they bring to the table. You guys know I typically stick to the top 100. You know, Monero got delisted from Binance. It's 148. It went down a little bit, but it's back up. Yeah, so there's a number of new ones, obviously. Floki, Pepe, these memes, I don't really follow them. That's what they are. I don't really do memes. For the most part. But a lot of people do. A lot of people, they made a lot of money off that crap. I don't have the guts to do it. So, and you know, everyone's different how they invest and, you know, what you can do with your life and your timing and trading. I mean, trading is time consuming, so personally I don't do it, but a lot of people do. So there's a lot of quality in here, and there's some junk in here too, but and XDC isn't even in the top 100 right now. So that one has really been quiet. It has not participated hardly at all. I mean, you probably could have got, how low did that get? It got down there, but this, where is it here? You got Link is 1977. You got XLM's 14.2. So these all got a lot cheaper, and you know, like I said, the deep value that you could have had is gone. This isn't when you get it once a bull run started, you know, in my opinion. Although there's always new opportunities, and there's a ton of opportunities out there, people. There's so much fear out there in the world, but there's so much opportunity. You just have to seize it and go after it, you know? And don't live in fear. You know, this stuff is, that's the whole goal, is to put us in a fear state. Bring our energy level down to nothing, and just don't do anything. Don't leave. Don't go outside. Don't talk to people. You guys know the game. You know? So, anyways, that's just kind of a little update on stuff. We'll see where the show goes. I'm definitely not doing shows every day. I can't do it. But, we'll do some talk, and I think I can bring you guys some value and some communication. Hopefully it'll be two-way eventually. You know, we'll see. We'll see if Crash gets replaced. I would love to do that. I'd love to have guests on and stuff. We'll kind of see where this goes. I'm going to try and do sort of a early part of the week show, an end of the week show, and maybe one on the weekend or something. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't never done a live. You know, maybe down the road I will. We'll see where it goes, you know. I've gone through a lot of stuff personally. This thing with Crash really, I don't want to say it set me back, because it really didn't, but truly disappointing. I mean, I'm not getting into it now, but just silliness and drama, and love the guy. And Crash, if you listen to this, you're always welcome back, man. Love to have you on, love to have you involved. I know you made some life choices that definitely impacted even your ability to do it. I mean, that's the bottom line. Crash went to a place where physically internet access is challenging. So that kind of puts him off the ability to even do a show, you know? But I had a lot of fun with him, you know, and I mean, he brought a different element to the show, so we'll see. Maybe we'll get him on sometime. Maybe we'll get him in person. Who knows? We'll see. But for now, he's not involved with the show. You know, hopefully he's even okay, because I haven't heard from him. But we'll get more into that down the road. Anyways, you guys have, you know, welcome back. I'll try and do some more shows coming up. I'm going to have some specific topics that we'll talk about. Hit the like and subscribe. Send this out to friends. You know, do what you can to get this out there. We're going to weave in some different elements. So, and we are going to still do a crypto giveaway, but we might do it a little bit different. We'll see. Anyways, do the right thing. Don't live in fear. Don't make fear-based decisions. And appreciate all the good that's out there and watch for opportunities, because it's all over out there. People, this is Edy from Crashin' Edy, and I'm out. Edy out. We'll talk to you later, and have a great weekend, and we will talk real soon. Edy out.